What's up, guys? I'm Lee McCall. Welcome back to another episode of Kicking Asphalt. Today we're not racing. We're going to Greenville, South Carolina, up to Guthrie's shop, Steve Guthrie's shop. Then we're going to ride over to, I think it's right outside Spartanburg, close to Traveler's Rest, to Lee McCall shop. Where they have the Pit Wall podcast, and we're going to ride with them today. Check them out. They got Marty Ward. You see Fred back there ready to go. Got his J.R. Dunlap shirt on, showing some love to our Midwest guys, and Jensen Marchbanks hat. So y'all hold on, we're going to get rolling. All right, we're headed north to Greenville, South Carolina. We're going to go to Guthrie's shop first, follow him over to Lee McCall's shop. I ain't got a clue where it's at. So y'all hold on, we're going to do a little boogieing. Made it up here to the Pit Wall podcast headquarters. Gonna meet up with them, then we're gonna head off to Lee McCall's shop. See what they got going on here. Looks like they've been doing a lot of work on them 14 race cars they got. They already getting ready for next year at Greenville Pickens. Got everything took apart, quarter panels off. It's the new super stock piece they've been working on. Joker look like an old cup car. All right, got everything loaded up. Gonna head off to Lee McCall's shop. Get this Pit Wall podcast going. There's the man himself, yeah. Lee McCall. Get on in the Lee McCall's shop. Get set up in here for the Pit Wall podcast. Mighty nice shop he's got. Gonna take a tour around Lee McCall's shop. Used to be Kenny Bernstein's shop, the King Racing shop from back in the long ago days.
Yeah, you can.
There's Lee and Sterling at Texas. He was the crew chief for when Sterling did the infamous Daytona 500 fender pull, where you can see it. Hold on and I'll show it to you.
Red flagged the race. The survivors waited on the back straightaway. Leader Sterling Marlin couldn't resist checking out the damage to his right front fender.
Sterling Marlin is jumping out of his car. He's going around to look at the right front fender. But, he can't do that.
You can't work on your car under the red flag. That's the NASCAR rule.
Pull it off a little bit.
Under NASCAR Rule 10-5, Sterling Marlin was sent to the back of the pack for the restart.
This is Lee runs the driver development team. This is a Mag Tate's car. Guy from Greenville. Ooh-wee. Fab room. Something crazy, ain't it, Fred?
Shit, we had this shit, we know what fucking do. Great.
Pit Wall podcast guys getting set up for the podcast of Marty Ward.
I wonder where the truck is. Nothing else for the minor year, we will discuss next year for the last.
Motorsports. Marty McCall shop. Lee was nice enough to let us come over here. I got Steve with me. Steve Guthrie. Hello, everyone. We got a pretty cool guest here sitting at the table with us. We're gonna have Marty here in just a sec, but Lee was nice enough to let us come over.
Yeah. I've heard you got a bunch of crazy stories.
Yeah, we probably can't tell most of these things.
What's the first person I've ever seen come in with typed up notes?
No, see, this is old stuff, see. And then we went to jot stuff down.
Okay.
But when it comes to dates, I can't tell you last week's dates. And I done been listening on the show and y'all all about dates.
Well, I'm good to see that you've got notes, but you didn't have a pair of glasses on.
And I left them. I was in a hurry to get here. My son goes to Clemson. He's home for the weekend. And we even hang out together till Sunday night. About 5 o'clock he goes back. So I was out of town racing last night and I couldn't get him to go with me. We didn't get up early this morning, so we just kind of laid around the house. And when I left, I got the notes, but I ain't got no glasses. But I can't hold that way out here. And I can see everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's good. So, what made you go from dirt to running asphalt?
I had in my head I was gonna race full time for a living. Everybody said couldn't do it on dirt. And my daddy and Gene Morgan was real good friends, and Gene won that championship in '82. And Daddy had a chance to buy that car, and we bought that car in '83. I made a trip to Greenville.
Okay, so you ran dirt like in 80, 81?
80 and 81. Yeah.
Okay. Did you go traveling right away? Because I know that I've got, my dad raced down at DeSoto Speedway in Florida, and I know that I've seen videos, old videos that he had, where they had late models down there, and I've seen video with you qualifying on it.
Yeah.
Where it had your car, and then it had
Right.
Marty Ward on it underneath.
Pretty much. I think I run maybe 2 years at Greenville, and like full time, and then we ventured off and done. I mean, like the first year at Greenville in '83, I went to the snowball derby. Did make the race, but I finished like 13th. And you know, we wasn't really in no positions to win because it really didn't have the money. But you know, we enjoyed doing it. We done it as a family, and it's like to go.
Every ring on my got is bent. Everybody says, "Why is all your wheel?" I said, "One time that was a left front wheel."
Every one of them.
Every one of them bent.
I can remember one year standing there on the outside and going into turn one, watching you. The way you jerk off of the wall going into one at Greenville always blew my mind. As smooth as you were, it looked like you would just, you'd snatch it off the wall.
And I'm gonna tell you what started that. Riverside Speedway.
Huh.
Driving a dirt car. You get down that straightaway, I always thought if you could drive another 2 car lengths and just sling it, when you first sling it, it gets out of control, it'll run 30 mile an hour faster. Period. Well, I just always thought, and I got Greenville, Daddy always told me, be smooth. And I've tried to get smooth and slow down. So I just have to, that's just the way, that's the first time I ever went this way I done it, and I can't get out of it. And everybody's fuss, if you just go down there and turn it left, just calm down, be smooth, and I slow down. I have to go there and just jerk. Bob Mangum says it's the ugliest thing from the behind it. You'll swear it's gonna wreck, but it don't. And I do it today in these new stuff. I just can't.
That's wild.
I don't know
But
what
I mean, it works. I mean, you got your name on the wall 6 times, and it had to, something had to do.
Something had to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
You guys hear David joke about he wants to get fitted in a seat to drive one of Lee's cars. This is when Tony Stewart won the Denny Hamlin short track showdown at Richmond. That car come out of Lee's shop. He still got the seat that Tony sat in. Tony being a bigger guy, that's what the joke is. He said he gonna fit in that seat before we leave it there. At least he gonna try. For any of the old Hooters Pro Cup fans, that's the pit sign for the 03 and 13. Those cars come out of this shop. I know Hooters Pro Cup was very, very popular back in the mid-2000s before turned into what is now the Cars Tour. So it's pretty cool to see that type of stuff in here. There's a couple of fire suits. You can see the USAR and the Hooters and Jackaroo. I was always a big fan of the Hooters Pro Cup series as a kid. You got this wall of uniforms, stuff that's come out of the shop over the years. It's real cool to see the Chattanooga Chew uniforms. I still look at pictures of that car even now. It's real neat to see all these old uniforms.
Did your dad still have the vinyl place?
When we first started, he didn't. But then, that's what I forgot. We need to get a piece of one of your stickers.
I was joking with Lee earlier about, I said the fender ain't caved in on the right front. Starting to get out and pull that fender too. That's a good talking point today. Cool to hear his story.
We couldn't buy, I mean, Lawrence would sell it, but Lawrence wanted, in my opinion, too much money. So I built a whole nother deal. And come back to next year, and I didn't win but one race the next year. And that's when it was full time. The 3 expedition races I did win, and I thought that was gonna be ticket, and this new car build wasn't near as good as what Willie was. And Willie might not have been that good next year because there's a lot of people who really got their stuff together for it. And I don't know it would have been as good then.
So the Hooters Pro Cup deal, when it first started, was it the same motors that you ran for the Sportsman deal? Or was it late model stock?
It was.
It was just, they took them from the big tracks.
Yeah, but they basically took the 2 barrels off. We did run a 4 barrel. Seemed like we might have run a 3.9 or something like that.
Okay. But it was a short track type
Yeah,
deal. And
no speedways. The biggest thing was probably Lakeland.
yeah,
So when Hooters started, they had the more squared off body cars.
Yep.
I didn't
I didn't know
realize
that either. I was thinking you put a different body on it.
Nope, I didn't.
Same body.
Well, the next year was a Luna, so you know, basically when Monte Carlo's faded out, the Lunas come in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, but let's just say if I decide to go back next year, something changed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll race a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sooner or later, it got to be more cars. So you know, it's not going to be. Which I don't want to hand it to them because the first couple of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's 08. You know, it was 08 me and Lee won the championship. No, now we come back and we should have another championship. If those had Ocean Shock was a little issue there. It just one of them deals that I should have more. I know for a fact there should be 2 more on that wall. And I think about them too that got took.
That's not, yeah. I mean, how cool would that be?
It would, you know, and that's what Lee's talking about when we was walking out there a while ago. He didn't know how many wind he had. He got, you know, he talking about he had 100 and something. He wanted 150. Well, if you go back and look at mine, you know, and I ain't counting dirt races. My son, he keeps up with all that. I got like right at 130. Well, that's just NASCAR stuff. So, you know, not counting the other stuff I've done and won, you know, I still probably ain't got 150, but, you know, and I was listening to y'all shows when Lee was on, you talking about them races, you know. If you go back and add in 14 more to this list, he's a lot further, you know, because we won 14 when we won that third in the nationals. So.
Here, our cars unloaded on Sunday, clean Monday by lunch, and we're working on them for the next week, all week.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that's, you know, it's all what you want to get out of it. You can race for a hobby or race to win, you know, and that's been my motto is, you know, 110% and you know, Marty did a good job when I was out of town taking care of it, blah, blah, blah. But it's like I said, it's all what you want to get out of it.
Now, everybody might tell me testing a lot. Because when we went all them races, they at least one day a week I was at Greenville making laps. Even though he won Saturday night, I make laps. It's hard to beat somebody that's doing that when they leave their stuff sitting in the, not necessarily in the trailer, but roll it in the shop and don't come back. You know, they might roll in Monday or Sunday and don't come back to Wednesday. Well, by Wednesday, I'm at the racetrack. I'll figure out something else. So.
I know that little, what we do in racing isn't, I mean, but we work on our cars, you know, 5-6 days a week.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. And, you know, like Marty said, testing, and it's true to this day. If you aren't testing and trying new things, you're a month behind. And I can guarantee you, ever how many races we won together, 30, 25, 40, whatever it was, I can guarantee you all those races, we didn't run the same setup one time.
Wow.
Really?
He's out there singing with y'all. She's like, a lot of good that doing.
It's been some long, late nights.
Oh, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that was some adventures for sure.
So we're kind of getting towards the end, wrapping it up, but I'm guessing Greenville's your favorite racetrack?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you really go back, Lakeland was probably, I don't know, I just really liked Lakeland and time we ever got there, just things clicked, and I guess I like travel some too.
Yeah.
We just seemed like we always had a good time when we went there. But as far as, Greenville probably.
Greenville's home.
Yeah.
Tell me,
Y'all wore Bentley out, he's asleep.
He's tired of hearing us talk.
yeah, he's right there.
He said he could be sitting up there on the porch watching you fish. And that was a mighty big fish, I said.
Big thank you go out to Lee McCall. It was real cool hanging out with the Pit Wall Podcast guys today. David Rockline, Steve Guthrie. What'd you think, Fred? Pretty neat coming up here, seeing where David Pearson raced out of, Kenny Bernstein's team with Brett Bodine.
Yeah, man, it's neat.
Pretty cool little history about 2 hours north of the house.
Back there in 66, 65.
Oh yeah, and trophies,
64.
1959 trophies and stuff. So gonna get loaded up, headed back to the Guthrie Performance Center, and then we're gonna carry this thing on south back to Georgia.
Why are you calling it little now?
Yeah, the little one. Gonna try to fit in Tony Stewart's seat.
Oh, I'm getting that thing.
Stuart.
You know, the one in my white car says Kenseth in it like that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You watch me. Slide right
Yeah.
If it fits, the first Greenville race.
here. Hold that up, Steve.
Hold him up. Don't let him fall.
Hey, you better move your boat.
He'll find them. Oh yeah, first race.
We gotta get you a different.
Still knocking it out on that off-season projects at Guthrie Performance.
That's what I'd like to take yours down to.
Yeah, well, we can do it after Southern National. Well, we made it safe and sound back to Jefferson, so hope y'all enjoyed the video today. It was something neat. It was real cool to get to meet Lee McCall and learn about his NASCAR days and hear Marty Ward's story. And just a pretty good deal overall. I'll add the link to our social channels for the Pit Wall podcast so y'all can listen to the full podcast. It'll be out. It usually comes out Wednesday mornings at 6 o'clock. So I'll add all that. Been selling more t-shirts, which is good. You know, that'll help us get down the road. If you want to kick an asphalt t-shirt, just look in the description below. There's a link there. It'll take you to the site where you can purchase it. I've sold a couple this week, which is real good. So if you want to do that, if you're having trouble finding it, just send us a message on any of our social channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, whatever you need to get to us, just reach out. Check out our social channels. Middle of the week, we're going somewhere next weekend. We're not racing, but real excited for the opportunity that we have next weekend. We'll be announcing that midweek on our social channels. So other than that, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all take care.